Welcome everyone. We've had a chance to do some face-to-face time on inventory, gotten into some of the terms, ABC classification, and even as far as doing an ROP problem and an EOQ problem. So this week, since we have an online module, I want you to jump into the chapter. I've hit and give you some ideas on a lot of it. There's a few other topics that I'd like you to kind of review the chapter, actually to take a look at some of the text material. I think it'll clarify some of the things I was trying to present. Keep in mind, so I've got these two formulas up here as a reminder. The EOQ formula, and certainly the left half of this is what we really talked about. This is just an extended version. So the 2ds over h is how we actually find that. The ROP formula, as I warned you, varies in different applications. The idea is the same. Here's the basic ROP, and then here's the safety stock. And as expected, your textbook goes off kind of on a weird tangent and uses a different version of this. So keep this one in mind. I'm going to provide my own homework problems rather than using the MyOM lab because I want you to be able to use this equation to solve it. Some terms to watch for. I know we've touched on them a little bit. The chapter will give you some clarity on these, so you may want to scribble some notes around these because this is right targeted at what's going to come out in the final exam. Functions of inventory. So why do we have inventory around? There's several of them. The types of inventory, we discussed these. Make sure you know kind of how they behave and what's different about them. ABC analysis. There's a practice problem in the quiz that will allow you to try that out. Dependent and independent demand, cost, including holding cost, ordering cost, and total cost. That's what plugs in and makes the EOQ formula work. The EOQ, you certainly need to be able to use it to solve something, but also why do we use it? How do we use it? Why does it give us good information on what quantities we should be purchasing? ROP, certainly important, the reorder point, and then safety stock. Now, almost more importantly is these are topics that come in the chapter that you do not need to get into. The EOQ quantity discount model, I would suggest not reading that section. We'll take care of that together. I've got a sample problem. We can do that in class when we're back together face-to-face. Similarly, skip the single period model and also the fixed period system. I have a practice problem for that we'll do together in class. So there are several pages at the end of the chapter that cover these three topics, and I don't recommend spending time on those. So dive into this week. Everything you need should be out there. I put up a optional discussion board. If you run into something or a problem or something that doesn't look quite right, feel free to post it to that discussion forum so everybody can see it, and that way when I answer, everybody can see the answer to it, so I won't get the same question over and over again in email. So I hope it's a smooth week, and look forward to seeing you next week.